Hi. So, hi. I've got to work out how to edit these videos at the moment. So until I do, this will be another private video. But still, right. What should I say? Today, I went to Edwinstowe to watch a 10k race. Saw a few friends, amongst them 4 vegans. Running for vegan runners, which me too, a vegan runner. And well, from there I went over to Chesterfield, where a vegan market was on. Spoke to people there, and of course with the hunt saboteurs too. It was a very interesting day. So many things have arisen, sort of thing. It has been an exceptionally busy week on the vegan front in numerous areas. I'm talking basically Britain in general, but what's happening, there is lots of things happening in many other countries, but obviously we don't always get all the news about all that. So first of all, let's see, what should I come up with? BBC had a documentary out this week talking about meat. This was a documentary trying to explain the actual environmental damage of meat and everything like that. So they covered a lot of detail. Most of it was exceptionally good in actually basically attacking the actual industries and everything like that. But they sort of left it open for farmers here to attack the actual documentary, because of most of the actual documentary covered big feedlots in America. Basically, those operations are what is happening in Britain, but just on a smaller scale. the so the farmers here have been putting up a fight, sort of dismissing much of what's said simply because it doesn't relate to Britain, totally disregarding our total connection to the rest of the world and everything that happens when more than 50% of all food that we consume comes from other countries around the world. It's quite incredible that they should ignore that Brazil, where a major part of the destruction in the rainforest caused by animal agriculture, we do import a heck of a lot of meat from Brazil itself. It's quite funny that the farmers don't sort of even think about that. Well, no, they obviously do not think about it in a detrimental way. They consider it an acceptable situation. So then you've got that was what left it open on that basis, but also the documentary towards the end sort of closed a little bit sort of down on the base, with not sort of even mentioning that basically that people do not need to eat meat, which they could have actually added in with that very easily. They didn't have to say veganism, you just needed to, it's just only needed to say that absolutely nobody needs to eat animal products at all. So, but yeah, overall the documentary was quite good, but they still sort of left it on the side of an open basis that maybe some meat could still be produced and allowed. So they didn't actually go into the actual basis of the the relevance and an actual animal and what that animal goes through to become food for humans. It is, but yeah, it's overall it was very good. I mean, it's got to be good if farming and the industry itself are upset with what was actually put out. That alone is a big shift in the BBC's sort of output about anything to do with veganism or the plant-based movements. It's quite good, quite exceptional. We could do with more, and there was more. Channel 4 is also bringing out a programme about meat. The BBC Radio 4 food programme has covered the whole topic of the environment and meat in its whole programmes this week as well. They've had people sort of on a panel that sort of still bias the meat side to some extent, but again, it's being talked about with more actual acceptance of the issues that meat products cause. They've not fully gone into the medical sides, but they have gone more into the environmental sides of the matter. They have actually sort of connected the basis of the pollution from the animal excrement, the crop productions for animals, as well as the use of animals. So lots of big improvements in that. It's just they just need to go further, really. They do need to go further, but they're certainly on the way. So with that, I think I might give it now. Let's see if just I can think of something else. I want to try and take this up to about 10 minutes, but if it doesn't get there, it won't get there and whatever. But yeah, there are a number of things that have come out of the whole situation. I'm rambling now, so I think I'll finish it right here. It's just that's a little bit of useful information for you. Anyway, so bye for now. Till next time. See you soon.